Y'all, I done lost 180 pounds with the meat-focused way of eating. Well, I creeped up about 12 pounds. So we're trying some things, and I'm getting back to my roots. We are macro tracking right now. So we're going to get everything ready for work tomorrow. And somebody asked me today about an Asian bowl, which I've done, but I didn't show you how I made it. So that's what we'll take tomorrow. So I got my salad. It has all the stuff on it. That stuff is already scanned in to my, it's already scanned into my tracker app. So now I'm just needing to add some seasonings. So again, I do not add seasonings till the night before. So this is some seasoning and some seasoning. I'm going to try, I have something called creamy ranch sea salt. I want to try it. So just a little salt in there with some creamy ranch, whatever that is. So there's my seasoning. And now we turn on our scale. And I've got everything ready to write down over here. I kind of planned ahead. So our dressing, where is it? Okay, remember mine is watered down. So I literally get twice as much. It says I get 60, or it says I get 30 grams is a serving. So I do 60. That's 63 grams. Let me find it. 63 grams. That's all I'm doing for, oh, no, it's not. I'm taking a tomato, so let me get this cut up. I'll be right back. I'm being lazy. I just zeroed it out. I'm going to do half of this tomato. We're not getting super fancy with it. I'm not going to cut it up super nice. I'm just going to cut off chunks of this tomato and whatever the grams are for the weight is what we will add in. I also forgot the egg. So 70 grams. Okay, 70 grams of tomato. So TOM 70. It's probably Scott up top. I just didn't. I'm not looking. So now I'm going to cut up this egg. I actually have an egg slicer, but I'm too lazy to get it out. So there we go. So I'm going to call that it on the salad. I'll put the lid back on it. And let's set this aside. And then we're going to build our meat portion. We've got a bowl. We've got our ground beef. It's not all the way defrosted, but defrosted enough. Remember, I had cooked all of the bunch of ground beef up in the crock pot a few weeks ago. And now I'm just pulling them out of the freezer. So let's go ahead and season it. This is my just random seasoning. I'm going to put some on. I'm going to put a little bit of chicken dust on there. Don't ask. I'm just grabbing. Whatever sounds good today. Terri tomorrow will just be thankful. Some smash seasoning. I'm going to put on some orange pepper. I feel like that kind of has, like I know it's good on chicken, but it also sounds kind of Asian-y. And some lemon pepper. I don't know. It just sounds good. So, all right. So now we're going to zero it out. And this is where the rubber meets the road. We're going to start adding things. So this is some Thai fish sauce. There is sugar in it. You just have to decide if this is right for you. Okay. So 6 grams. Then zero it out. We have some General So. Technically a serving is 15 grams, which is 5 calories. Okay. Hey, 15 grams. Liquid aminos. What's a serving? 5 grams. Okay, so 6, 7. We'll go with 7. Some rice vinegar. Okay, 12 grams. And we've got some G-Hughes teriyaki, so let's zero it out. Serving of this is 15 grams, so we'll try for 15. Okay, 21. Alrighty. Now, where'd it go? Now we're going to do some sesame oil. Oil. So what I'm doing, like I said, I'm showing you all now, but then whenever we hang up, that's when I'll scan everything in. But just right now, this is working. This will work. 15 mils. We definitely want to try to do less than that. Half of that's 7. So, all right. So we got 7, 8, 9. Let's just go with 8. All right, 8 grams of sesame oil. So that's that. This is what we're taking for our lunch tomorrow. This Asian bowl and then our salad. So I'll see you tomorrow. One more thing. I wanted to add some yellow onion. So I just forgot. So I zeroed it out. Let's sprinkle some in. Let's make it. All right. 61 grams. All right. Now, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to put all this in the refrigerator, and I'll see you at the lunch table. Hello. Me and my fan. We're sitting out here at the picnic table. Ooh, yeah, I got to put these back on. Hang on. Yeah, it's bright out here. It's also hot. We have a warning heat advisory for a heat index of 110. So believe you me, after I talk to you people, I'm taking myself back inside to finish eating. But that's all right. We're going to spend a little time together here. So I have our Asian bowl. I don't know what else to call it, but Asian bowl. So we got our ground beef and all those yummy sauces and whatnot. Just remember, the way I make things, you don't have to make them exactly the way I do. You can add things and take away because we're all different. The calories from that sesame oil is definitely raised up my macros for my lunch. So because of that, my supper is definitely going to have to be minimal. I might go over, but we will see what we do at supper. And then I got my delicious salad. Y'all know this is the thing I miss the most. Let's take a bite here. I have, I think, 3 or 4 more boiled eggs left. So when they're gone, I probably will not make more for my salads, just to kind of have a little more control over my calories. But at least in the meantime, I'm enjoying them. I don't have any, I was going to say I don't have any real words of wisdom today, but it ain't words of wisdom. But what I was going to say is that, first off, it is humid as all get out here. But anyway, I done lost it. Just remember, as you lower your calories, you are going to face some hunger. Oh yeah, electrolytes. I did not drink enough electrolytes yesterday because by about 4 o'clock this morning, boy, my toes were cramping. But I had drank like this thing about 3 or 4 times yesterday, but only electrolytes once or twice. So editing Terry, get you some electrolytes with supper tonight. Even if you forget to, go back and get you some and drink on them. There's that. So electrolytes, just remember you are going to have some hunger, whenever you lower your macros, but just work on that water and electrolytes. That helps. So that's really all I got to say, because I know I'm going to show you supper tonight, so I don't want to take up all my time. right now. So we'll make our supper together when I get home. And if I go for a walk or something, I'll talk to y'all. I did go for a walk earlier, but I was on the phone, so I didn't show y'all. But okay, I love you guys. Bye. Hello, we're home now, and I'm starving Marvin. This is a very random concoction. It is ground beef, yogurt, some fat-free cheese, and some barbecue sauce. Random, I know. The yogurt gives it a creamy and kind of bulks it up a little bit. And barbecue sauce, yes. This is a keto chow chocolate peanut butter. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna have another bite. So that's supper. So let's talk about it. Okay. I didn't make it in front of you guys, sorry. I was on the phone with my friend. So my coffee is the same as usual. 75 calories, 1 protein, 8 total carbs, and 4 fat. It's just always the same coffee, so I make it every day. My lunch. We've got my cabbage, tricolor coleslaw, my onion, and I actually increased it because it was in both things. So onion, zucchini, tomatoes, or a tomato, my Polynesian dipping sauce for dressing, my egg, my ground beef, my fish sauce, my rice vinegar, my liquid aminos, my toasted sesame oil, my General So, and teriyaki marinade. So that's my lunch. And it was 723 calories, 74 protein, 30 carbs, total carbs, and 33 grams of fat. Now let's get to supper. My Zevia root beer, I haven't made it yet. I know I told myself I need to do it. Editing Terri can make that. It don't have to be the Zevia, it's just some electrolytes. So some type of electrolytes. My keto chow, my whipped topping later. Then in my bowl, I have the ground beef. I have the barbecue sauce, the Kraft fat-free fat-free cheese. It says cheddar, but it was mozzarella, but I'm not going to worry about that. Then half of a serving of yogurt and 60 grams of tomato. So my supper is 695 calories, 105 protein, 19 total carbs, and 22 fat. So what we're looking at for my whole day is 1,492 calories, 179 protein, 57 total carbs, and 58.9 grams of fat. So that's what I've got today. That's my macros. I was thinking there was something I was going to tell y'all. I don't know. It don't matter. But yeah. Oh. It's on there, but I just forgot to show y'all. This is half of a sliced tomato. I had the other half on my salad. A lot of salt on there. I've been watching some videos about dehydrating veggies. And this lady called, let me see her name, Rose Red Homestead. She does a like canning and cooking, and her stuff, it's like older videos, but she does a lot of preserving. But a video I saw yesterday, she takes frozen veggies, dehydrates them, and when they're done dehydrating, she puts them in a jar, a mason jar, and uses the vacuum sealer to seal the jar. And then that can just be in there. And so there she is. She's got dehydrated veggies for an emergency type situation. She's also, I watched her for, a little bit for the jerky. I've also, so something I did buy, and it's supposed to come today or tomorrow. I've got come on now, a vacuum sealer. I know some of you all had talked about yours, and I got the vacuum sealer with the jar attachment so that I would be able to do that. But I think my jerky that I made, because I also bought those little oxygen little packets and those moisture packets. So when it comes, the jerky that I have in my freezer, I'm going to put like one of each in there and then do some packets of my jerky so that way it can be shelf stable. I feel like, because I've done some reading, and if you suck out the moisture and the oxygen, or if you suck out the oxygen, then the fat doesn't go rancid. That's why like things like the carnivore snacks and those, that's why they they have fat, but they're okay because they keep the oxygen out. So by just me having it in a Ziploc bag, that's not keeping the oxygen out. So anyway, whenever I do that, I'm hoping that it comes tonight. Maybe I could do it tomorrow night or something, but I'll update you when I know more. But that's where I'm at. So I'm going to eat my supper and I'll talk to you all later. Okay, bye.